that was certainly something. Gave a whole intro and everything and said a bunch of stuff, explained a bunch of stuff. And I realized my mic wasn't plugged in because I unplugged it last night. But anyways, we're summoning on both of the legendary Camilla banner and the Christmas banner today. That's just like the gist of it, really. A lot of it was just rambling. But on a free summon for the Christmas banner, we got Astrid, which also I'm probably going to cut out part of that. But on the legendary banner, I only have Dierdre, Ratatoskr, and legendary Elincia. So for that banner, I'm going to summon on all the colors. This banner, I'm also going to summon on all the colors because I would like to get Dimitri, but I also wouldn't mind getting any of the others. Okay, so I completely forgot that I need to put in the characters whenever I summon them. So now we have 2 5-stars. First, we have Astrid. She is a plus res minus attack. It's been a little bit since I've done a summoning video, so I'm kind of forgetting stuff. I mean, it hasn't been that long, I guess. It was the double special banner from last month, so it hasn't been that long. Okay, she doesn't have much for fodder, but she's got good enough, like, budget type of fodder. And then Lysithea is plus speed minus defense, which I believe I already have good IVs for my Lysithea, so I'm not going to worry about. I think I already have plus speed, actually. Either plus speed or plus attack, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. Oh yeah, that's right, the bubbles. So we've already gotten 1 bubble filled. If we end up getting 2 more 5-stars before the 40th summon, or before we get 2 more off-focus 5-stars before we get a focus 5-star. Which the 4-star special rate doesn't count. Which makes sense, but at the same time they are 5-stars. But they're just not off-focus 5-stars. They're for a different, like, appearance rate. Okay. Faye. Yeah, but I explained this earlier when my mic was off, but I wasn't planning on summoning on the legendary banner this month, and then I saw it was Camilla. I'm like, oh, I might as well summon on it, because I wouldn't mind. I would like to get legendary Camilla. And I wasn't expecting the legendary banner to be released on Christmas Day, because initially I was going to summon on this banner sooner, but I kept forgetting about it, and whenever I didn't forget about it, I didn't have time to. No, I always had the orbs too. So I'm not, I at some point last week, I'm like, oh, I may as well just do it for Christmas Day. And then the legendary banner released today as well. And I wanted to summon on both. And I may as well just do both in one video on Christmas Day. Now, hopefully I have enough orbs for the New Year's banner. That'll be in a few weeks, I'm sure. I do have 88 orbs in my inbox, so I should be able to get close to 150 by then again. And then there will be another Tempest Trials. So I should be fine if I really need to. But yeah, was not expecting. I mean, obviously, like, towards the end of the month, you get the legendary banner, but I wasn't expecting a legendary Camilla, and I also wasn't expecting it to be on Christmas Day. Although, hey, okay, we got the Byleth duo. So we got one of the focus heroes. If they were going to ever release legendary Camilla, Christmas time was probably the time to do it, because that's whenever people will most likely spend money on the game to get merges for her. Plus HP minus defense. People are going to do that anyways, I'm sure, because it's Camilla. But it does make sense for them to wait until, like, it's like a good time of year to do that. I was looking at Camilla whenever I had to download the artwork for it if I summon one, which I will on at least my 40th summon if I don't get one before that. But I noticed this is the 10th Camilla that we've gotten, counting the pirate duo with Yunaka, but Yunaka was like the focus hero for that. But this is the 10th Camilla. It took them 10 Camillas to finally do legendary Camilla. We have, besides base Camilla, we have 8 other Camillas before legendary Camilla. Which, to be fair, like 3 or 4 of them came out before legendary heroes were a thing. Maybe just 3. Actually, Summer Camilla might have been after legendary heroes were a thing. So it might have just been Spring and New Year's Camilla. Yeah, it took him a while, and I'm honestly surprised it took him this long to do Camilla. They did Hinoka before Camilla, which I feel like Camilla is a way more popular character, so it would have made more sense to do Camilla first. But I'm not complaining because I like Hinoka more than Camilla. And Legendary Hinoka is really good. I'm assuming Legendary Camilla is also really good because why would they make a bad Legendary hero for the newest Legendary hero? And then the Christmas banner, whenever I saw the trailer, I was a little disappointed that it's another Three Houses Lords banner, because we've got Brave Houses a few years ago, and then we have the Summer banner. I think those are the only ones right now, but I'm sure they'll do it again. I was kind of hoping for a little more variety, but whenever they release one Three Houses Lord on a banner, they're most likely going to want to do all three of them on the same banner, because I think they've done Claude. They've done some of them a few times, at least Claude once, where it was just by themselves and there was no other of the Three Houses leaders. Which I don't think that's a bad thing. I feel like they don't need to be on the banners together, especially whenever they're not in a duo. Like the Byleths are in a duo. I wonder if they'll ever do an Edelgard Dimitri duo. I feel like they will at some point, but I don't know. I don't think they've done that already. I think the only Edelgard duo is with Altina. Or Altena, however you say it. But then, whenever I first started playing Engage, like I liked Yunaka, but then I just didn't use her that much, and she wasn't in really any of the conversations after a certain point. So I just like, Yunaka's kind of to me now, just because like she got like 0 spot of the spotlight after her first mission, that one mission where you get the Micaiah ring. You don't see her ever again in the story stuff. Oh, Louise, that's interesting. I don't know when I think it's my 3rd Louise. And I haven't gotten a Louise in a long time. All right. Louise. And she is plus defense, minus speed. Yeah, obviously like in Engage, all of the like the royals got more like screen time, I guess, than the just side characters. But I feel like of all of them that you would have put in at least some of the other like conversations and cutscenes and stuff besides the support conversations, I feel like you would have done Yunaka, because she seemed like she was a pretty popular, well, I don't know if there's really much shown about her before Engage came out. But I mean, like, making the game, I feel like you would assume that Yunaka would be a popular character, so you put her in some of them. At least if she's still alive at that point in somebody's game. Like, obviously, if you get her killed before that point, then she wouldn't be in it. But like, I still feel like, because like with 3 houses, depending on what route you chose, pretty much all of each student had multiple like cutscenes, like story points in the story where they would show up and say at least something. But then in Engage, it was mostly just the royals and Vander. Maybe some other people, but like Yunaka just didn't show up ever after her mission. And she seemed like she was a really important character whenever you do her mission, when you first meet her. But then, like, nothing happens after that besides support conversation stuff. Which obviously you learn more about a character if you do their support conversations. But, like, I skipped a lot of the support conversations just because there was a lot. So I didn't really learn a whole lot about Yunaka. And, like, for some of the characters, they don't interact with other characters. Like you would want to see how they interact with like how a character interacts with another character that you like. But then like I feel like they should have it to where each character has a support conversation with each other character that you recruit, at least. Because it wasn't like that in Three Houses either, which is something I wish it was like, because there was a lot of characters that I wanted to see how they interacted with other characters. Like the house leaders, I'm pretty sure had support conversations with each of the students in their house, but each student or each character in general didn't have a conversation with each other character, which there was a lot more characters with support conversations, a lot more recruitable characters in Three Houses than there was in Engage. So it makes more sense for Three Houses, but still. Moving on. Who's blue? Edelgard's blue, right? Byleth is red, I think. Dimitri is green. And Yunaka is colorless, I believe. Yes. So luckily, they have each color being filled, and there's no color sharing for the focus heroes. Is that 2 Jakens in a row? Because it is a little annoying on banners where they have color sharing, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. On banners, I mean like new heroes banners and seasonal banners. Because obviously in double special and legendary banners, they're going to color share because there's a lot of characters. But yeah, like I can't think of one recently, but I know that it's happened plenty of times where somebody's color sharing and you want to get one of them, but then you summon the other one that's the focus hero a lot. But luckily now, depending on what banner it is and if you have the Fey Pass or not, there is the 40th summon, so you can at least guarantee one of the one you're going for if you summon 40 times. Which I feel like 40 summons is still a lot. That's 160 orbs without any free summons or free tickets. And assuming you summon on full circles. That's what, I think 200 orbs if you just color snipe and only get summon one stone per circle. So it's somewhere between 100 and, well, depending on the banner, usually it's between 135 if it's a New Heroes banner with tickets and 200. Maximum of 200 to get to the 40th summon. 200 is a lot of orbs though. Okay, so we've just got one more circle and then we'll get the 40th summon. If we get, we need Edelgard and Yunaka before the 40th summon if I want to get all of them. I'm not going to summon on this banner afterwards because I need to save some orbs for the New Year's banner. So if I don't get Edelgard or Yunaka, oh well. I'm just going to use my 40th summon on Dimitri. All right, so there is no chance I'm getting Edelgard. There is 2 chances I'm going to get Yunaka. There's 2 chances for me to get Yunaka. 3 chances to get another Byleth, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because Byleth does have decent enough fodder, I think. But then after this banner, we're summoning on the legendary banner. It's been a while since I've done something like this where I summon on 2 banners, I think. I don't know, maybe I've done it more recently than I remember. Hey, 2 Roys. Do we get a 3rd Roy to finish off the last red? Get 3 Roys in a row? But this one's 5-star somehow? I guess if it's Brave Roy, you can do that. Because it's a 3-star first, then a 4-star. Now it's Marth. Okay, so that was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Which you would say, well, Marth is nothing like Roy, but they're both in Smash Bros. And that's why I say that it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so 2 chances for Yunaka. Do we get a Yunaka before the 40 summon? We got a Dorothy. I almost said Leonie because she's got short red hair just like Leonie. And then this colorless stone. Okay, no Yunaka. That's okay. I'm not going to go back on this, even though it's a 4% and I have 2 bubbles. If I had a 3rd bubble, I might argue myself to go back for it, but I don't care enough to do that. We're going to go for the green. Dimitri. Yes, confirm. There's the boy. There he is. And he's neutral, right? Yep, still neutral. All right, nice. So, okay, you have decent fodder, I guess. If I got an extra one of you. I probably wouldn't fodder off Edelgard or Yunaka if I got either of them because it'd be my only versions. But that's fine. Oh, there's a summon after the 40th. So if people really want to, they can keep going. Now, bloop, 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 bloop. And then bloop, bloop. There we go. Now we move on to the Legendary Camilla banner. So there was five star. Well, you know what? Just in case, I guess we can leave them up. Because I don't think I'm going to get more than 7 5-stars on this banner. Because I have room for 7 people down here. So we're just going to go ahead and keep those up. Just so we remember what 5 stars we got. So for this banner, I don't have any of the greens. I did summon a Brave Corrin with my free summon, but I gave that immediately to Rajat, I think it was. Or so no, I didn't. I wouldn't have done that for Sonia. I think I did that for Rajat. I don't have any of the reds but Elincia, which a Veronica would be nice. I have 2 of the blues. I don't have any of the colorless. I don't think I got an Askr anyways, but I know I don't have Medeus or Brave Corrin. So we're going to summon on all the colors. If I don't get any of them before the 40th summon, I'm going to use my 40th summon on Camilla. The Alear would be nice too for fire season, but like, I don't know. I'm not going to try and merge her or anything, so it's not like she'd help me if she's a bonus hero, I guess. All right, so let's see. Do we get a 5-star on our free summon? And if we do we get a Camilla? A Legendary Camilla. No, we got a Frederick. Almost from the same game. He's from the game before. I think my least sought after color, though, would probably be colorless because none of them really stick out to me. Blue has Dierdre merges, and then I wouldn't mind Brave Gullveig. The problem with Brave Corrin is she's armored. That's why she doesn't really stick out. And then red has Veronica, Elincia merges, and Brave Robin's okay. Mostly for fodder. But then green has Alear and Camilla and Brave Soren. But I mean, Brave Soren's all, like most of the Brave heroes don't really stick out to me this year. I just wouldn't mind to have them for like fodder or just to have them, I guess. But I probably wouldn't use them as much because I don't really care for any of them. But yeah, would be nice to get preferably like Alear or Camilla before the 40th summon, because most likely I would use my 40th summon on the other one. Although I would also like to get a Veronica before the 40th summon. If I don't get... Okay, we got a Dierdre merge. That's 100% okay with me. She's unfortunately Earth Season, which is my weakest... that's my weakest blessing season, my weakest element. But I like Dierdre, so wouldn't mind more of her. If I get like a ton of her, I can plus 10 her or merge her super high, and then my Earth Season can be a lot better. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is my second Dierdre. I don't think my Dierdre is merged yet. So I think she can now be +1, which is good. But at the same time, far from a +10. All right. Now Veronica. Okay, Urk. Urk is fine. Yeah. We got 1 5-star in the first circle, which is pretty cool. And one of the 5 stars I actually wanted. And it's not like we got like Medeus or somebody I'll never use. Now, can we get Alear or Camilla or both? Hey, we got Alear. Remember what I said about probably not going to summon 7 5-stars on this banner? I still don't think it's going to happen, but it does look like it could happen now. I don't have Legendary Alear's art? Huh. Well, for the time being, Legendary Alear is going to be regular Alear. Huh. I didn't realize I didn't have Legendary Alear's art. Plus HP, minus defense. Honestly, I kind of forget sometimes that there's a Legendary Alear because her art looks so similar to regular Alear. Like she's almost even looking in the same direction and stuff. Like, come on, like, it's super close to regular Alear. Because that artwork I have right there for showing that I summoned her is regular Alear's art, and it looks super similar to Legendary Alear's art because I didn't change really that much about her. Like, it's different art, obviously, but, like, they didn't change much to her design or anything. She's wearing the same outfit, I think. And, yeah. I mean, that's fine, but it just makes me forget sometimes that there's a Legendary Alear. Because she also came out not too far after regular Alear. I think it was a couple months or something like that. Legendary Alear came out. Well, maybe I'm misremembering. But, yeah. I'm actually gonna look up when both of the Alears came out. Catria. All right, now who would I want on colorless? I guess Brave Corrin is the one I'd most likely use because both of these two are mythic heroes, and I don't really need mythic heroes so much. And I don't see them a whole lot, so they're probably not the greatest compared to other mythic heroes, obviously. Who was I searching up? Oh yeah, Alear. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, so Dragon Child, which is the regular Alear, came out at the beginning of the year, so January 17th. Legendary Alear came out... Oh. September. No, wait, that was bonus hero stuff, which is probably the same. Yeah, the end of August. So, okay, so it wasn't a few months later. It was like half a year, more than half a year later, but still. She's still very similar in appearance to regular Alear, which can confuse me. But I have Legendary Alear now, which is cool. I needed her a few weeks ago whenever she was the bonus hero for the arena, but better late than never, because she'll show up again at some point, which is also why I want Veronica, because I like Veronica, but at the same time, I would need her for if she's a bonus hero in the arena, which is also why I want Camilla, because I like Camilla, but at the same time, she's going to be the bonus hero for the bonus legendary hero for the arena for the next couple weeks, because she's the legendary hero for the most recent legendary hero. But after that, she's still going to show up every now and then, so it would be nice to have one of her just so I can... Well, the thing is, with this type of like legendary hero, if I just have one of them, there may be a different hero, a different bonus hero I can put in that gives me a better ranking. Hey, Elincia. I am perfectly fine with an Elincia. I don't remember if I used my... I think my Elincia might have been my 40th summon. I don't remember. Because I remember I did get Legendary Elincia whenever she came out. But I think I used my 40th summon on her because I don't remember her having her IVs. But I've only used her plus defense minus HP. I've only used her a little bit. Mostly in those few weeks where she was the bonus legendary in the arena. Oh, I've used her quite a bit, actually. I must have put her in like a Tempest Trials or Forging Bonds team that I forgot about. But yeah, she's good. I like Elincia. So that could have been Veronica, though. And we could have had pretty much all the characters that I wanted besides Camilla from this banner. Something. This is the 4th one. We're not even to the 20th summon yet. This is my 4th circle. We've basically gotten a 5-star per circle. Actually, the first one was Dierdre. The second one was Alear. Actually, we have gotten a 5-star per circle. Okay. I see how it is. Hopefully I don't... I mean, more 5 stars is great, but I'm going to have to do something funky if I get too many more 5 stars. So that also could have been Veronica. So I got both of the red 5 stars that aren't Veronica. And the Alear could have been Camilla, but I'm fine with Alear because I'm most likely going to use my 40th summon on Camilla anyways. Well, if I got Camilla, then I'd debate on somebody else. But at least I got Alear before I got Soren, because Soren's not a legendary hero. He doesn't give me much for like arena scoring and stuff, which arena scoring isn't too important to me, but it is nice to occasionally hit that tier 21 or grand summoner or whatever it's called in the arena. I think I have like 4 or 5 crowns now. I could have had like 1 or 2 more, but I was not intentionally, but I just wasn't really caring so much a couple of weeks where I probably could have scored higher. But it was really nice getting that first crown. And I think it was actually my fire season that I got my first crown, which my water season is a lot better because I have a +10 legendary leaf. I have +10 Azura with B dual infantry 4. And I have a +10 Hatari Azura with B dual or green dual cavalry 4, I believe. And then my Hatari Azura I have as my dancer because she has a premium dancing skill and regular Azura does not. And so regular Azura has a rally skill, Leaf has a rally skill. Like that is, they all have premium skills, right? It's my best season, but I don't think it was my best season when I got my first crown. I think Fire was a little bit better, but then I +10'd Leaf, and then I think my water season's better. My water season's more consistent with wins anyways, because my Azura, my regular Azura, not the Hatari Azura, can tank a lot. She can kill a lot of things, which is cool, because she's a Gen 1 hero and she's a dancer or singer. So she's not really meant to be strong. She's not meant to be a strong offensive unit or defensive unit. Or she's not supposed to be able to kill. She's supposed to be a support type of unit. And she kills. She gets the majority of the kills in my arena, I feel like. Because my Leaf isn't that strong. He's good against flyers or things that don't have distant counter or can't counterattack him, rather. But he can sometimes he can tank stuff pretty well, but a lot of times he can die pretty easily. And then my Hatari Azura will be helpful too every now and then for killing something, but usually I have her for just buffing up somebody else. Hey, Camilla! Not the right Camilla, but a green Camilla. Does that mean this next greenstone is also Camilla? But the other Camilla, the legendary Camilla? Or is it a 3-star? It is not a 3-star. I was expecting a 3-star after I said all that. Okay, it is Balthus. It is not Camilla. Close. They both have a little bit of purple. Camilla has a lot more purple than Balthus, but they both have purple. Okay. I kind of hope I get Veronica or Camilla before the 40th summon so I can use my 40th summon on the other one. Because I've wanted Legendary Veronica for a while, but I've just never gotten her. Usually whenever she shows up on a Legendary banner, I don't summon on it because most of the other stuff isn't that appealing to me. But this time has been a good legendary banner because I didn't have Alear, I didn't have Veronica, obviously I didn't have Camilla, and I would have liked Dierdre and Elincia merges as well, and I got one of each so far. So this is a good, like, it's not like the best legendary banner, but it's a pretty good banner. It would have been even better if it was Hinoka instead of Elincia. Okay, Zelgius. All right, so I can only afford to get one more 5-star before 40th summon. I guess I can get 2 and then just be like, oh, this is my 40th summon. I'm not going to put it in because obviously I ran out of room. There's a Ninja Zelgius? That was the Zelgius? Was it Ninja? Apparently. All right. Plus res, minus defense. I don't remember how many Zelgiuses I have, but this one, he's at least my 3rd or 4th one, I think. All right. Yeah, or even instead of Brave Male Robin, Legendary Hinoka would have been a lot better. If Hinoka was on this banner would have been perfect for me. Well, I'm sure there's other things I could have put on the banner too. If I were to have built my banner, I would have put Hinoka as one of the reds for this banner, which honestly kind of would have made sense for Hinoka to be on this banner because Camilla is the focus. And usually, I don't remember, well, maybe not usually, but sometimes they'll have like specific like legendary mythics or whatever 5-star on the legendary banner with a hero that is in relation to them. Like, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I know they did it recently where there was like 2 of the same hero or something, but one was a different version or something. I don't know. But it would have made sense to just keep on theme. Man, I need to finish up the summoning quick because this is going a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And I started this a lot later today than I would have liked, but I also didn't go to sleep until past 2 a.m., which is about 2 hours longer than I'm used to. So I woke up a lot later. Well, I woke up around the same time, but I was a lot slower to get up in the morning. But I do have to leave in like an hour and a half to go somewhere, so I would like to make sure that this is ready to go before I leave. Well, hour and a half, a little more than an hour and a half. It's close to 2 hours, but not quite. All right, so we got one more circle. Golly, we almost summoned 7 heroes after I said we wouldn't. All right, so do I summon on the blue? Oh, wait, blue says Gullveig and Dierdre. I'll summon on the reds, see what happens. Hopefully we get a Veronica. If not, I might back out and go for one more circle and then summon on all the reds and greens there. A Laszlo. Stupid. For some reason, I thought Laszlo was his awakening name and Inigo was his fate's name. So I said Laszlo as if I was surprised to have seen him because this is my first Inigo. No, it's not my first Inigo. Oh, wait, they gave out free Inigos, didn't they? This is my first Inigo I've summoned, I'm pretty sure. But for some reason, I thought Laszlo was his awakening name. I got them swapped. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I summoned Inigo. Hey, it's Inigo! Okay. Okay, that was unexpected. All right, that's one of the most ironic, funniest events of summoning that I've had in a while. And then green Inigo. I mean, he kind of looks like Inigo, with at least the hairstyle. No, actually, the hairstyle's a lot different. I really want to get Veronica and Camilla. I don't think I'll summon on this banner afterwards, but I am going to try one more circle. See what happens. Okay, so there's no chances for Veronica, but there are 3 chances for Camilla. If we get a Camilla here, I can use my 40th summon on Veronica. If we don't get a Camilla here, I'm using my 40th summon on Camilla. Because I like Camilla more than Veronica, and Camilla is going to be the arena, the legendary hero bonus for the arena for the next couple weeks. So at the very least, I can guarantee I can hit the maximum possible scoring that I can if I have her on the team. But with Veronica, that probably won't happen for a little bit. Man, I really want to get Veronica, though. I don't think I have... Do I have... Maybe I have Veronica. Oh, no. Maybe I will summon on this before it expires. I think there's a good bit of time. Depending on the New Year's banner, maybe I will. Do I summon on... I can skip the colorless. I'll summon on the blue. Just in case it's a Dierdre or a Gullveig. It's probably going to be Ratatoskr, and I would have regretted this. Okay, it's none of them. But it will raise my appearance rates if I come back to this banner. I'm not going to summon on the colorless. If I come back to this banner, I'm probably going to color snipe red. Maybe red and green. Maybe blue. Man, Dierdre merges would be nice. But, so we have 13 days. Surely before the 2 weeks are up, they will have the New Year's banner, at least the trailer. Because I would like to get Veronica and Camilla, but I'm for sure getting Camilla because not only is Camilla, and she's going to be the focus hero for the next couple weeks, she's also a water hero, which means she's going to do even better on my water season, on my water team, rather. Although she's going to be useless whenever she's not the bonus for water season because she's not merged, and I'm pretty sure Leaf and my Azuras already will score way better than her. I can test it, but I'm fairly certain since she'd be unmerged, she wouldn't do as good in scoring as Leaf and Azuras. I believe you are neutral. But yeah, this summoning session was a lot more profitable than I thought it was going to be. Celestial Stone. Yep, you are neutral. So we got 4 5 stars on one of them was a 4-star special rate, but ignore that. 4 or 5 stars on the Christmas banner with my 40th summon, so that's 5. And then we got 5 more 5 stars with one of them being a 4-star special rate. So we got the same amount of 5 stars on both banners. Almost. We got 1 more on this banner than the other one. And also 2 less off-focus heroes because, I mean, you can't get off-focus on this banner besides 4-star special rate, but that doesn't count. But, yeah, I would say this was a pretty good summoning session. I would like to have gotten Veronica as well. Maybe I will hold off and see if she comes back again. I don't think I have Legendary Veronica. I don't. I want Legendary Veronica, though. I also don't have... Oh, Pirate Veronica, that's right. I need to get Pirate Veronica because she's a harmonized hero at some point. If I got Legendary Veronica, I could make a Veronica emblem, apparently. Now the question is, do I... No, I should stop. I've been recording for about 45 minutes. I should stop. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below how your luck went, if you summoned on either of these banners. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye-bye!